We are recording this video today because a TSTW trader has asked a specific question, all right? I will refer to this trader as trader P, all right? So because I don't want to mention his name here, this is a personal recording, so I will say trader P. But I will be making this video public, okay, to help other traders also to learn from it, okay? So what are we looking for? We're going to go step by step, okay? Now, first thing first, we want to check P, all right? Or I'll call him, okay, P, that's it. So today is the 16th of March, 2016, and the time in London is 29 minutes past 10 a.m. In New York, 29 minutes past 6 a.m., okay? So now, I'm going to go step by step. I'm going to go first from the daily chart. I'm looking at the S&P 500. Okay, so if you are trading S&P 500 futures, your values may be a little bit different than mine, but that's what I have here, okay? So on the daily chart, the first thing that we don't want to violate is the market pattern. So here it is, bullish, okay, rising channel, all right? So the best place to buy is somewhere near the low of the channel, okay? All right, you can see how I draw my channel on the daily chart. You see this candle here on this day, 11th of February. I joined the low of 11th of February and the low of the 10th of March. So, all right, these are the low. I joined them to draw the first line here. Then I also select the high of 17th of February, the high of February 17, okay, to draw a line that is parallel to the first line. So this is the first line that I draw, which is the blue line here, and I also select the high here to draw a line that is parallel to my first line here. So then I draw the median line, okay, great. Now this trader said to me that he's paying attention to the price action. This is good, excellent, always the price action. So that's why I don't want to talk about the technical indicators right now. So the price in a rising channel, we don't want to violate the market pattern, and we want to buy on the edge, okay? So looking at this daily chart, okay, we will prefer it to come a little bit near this, the edge of, okay, the blue channel here. We will prefer it to come down there, okay? But there is a bit of problem. There's a bit of problem, all right? There is also a support here, which you have noticed is 2014. My value may be different than yours. There's a support here. We are in a support zone, 2014. So what I will say to you, all right, as you have already mentioned, I will say priority to bullish signal above the low of last Friday. But be careful, all right? I have a reason why I say that, okay? Priority to bullish signal above the low of last Friday, all right? So, but we have a bit of problem because there are some traders selling here, all right? There are some traders selling here, okay? There are some traders selling here. So, in my view, the way the price standing here, if one is buying near where it is now, when one is buying now, if you are doing that, use a very tiny stop loss, all right? I don't want to put a figure on it because everybody got a different risk tolerance, so I cannot say. If myself, I'm trading this now, because it's a bit tricky here, I'll use no more than 12 pips stop loss, okay? But I can't impose that on traders. It can be a bit difficult here, all right? Why? Okay, the price, as I told you last Friday, all right, is heading towards the price target at 2048, okay? Remember the target when we use okay, the projection, this is it, this level here, this is the projection of the depth of the double bottom chart pattern. So that's where the price is going, okay? The price is going to 2048. But there are some traders selling, so the price couldn't reach the target, but the bullish traders want to push it there. So that's why we have a bit of slowdown here. So it's becoming a bit tricky. That's why I say to you, we need to be a little bit careful. Because normally, now, today's Wednesday, since Friday, the price should already hit the target of 2048, but it couldn't hit it. But there is something, okay, going through the mind of professional traders, and they are a little bit careful. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, so I'm going to go. Remember what we said also when we are using a technical analysis. We want to combine it with the fundamental and economy news, because the economy news can change the dynamics of the market. So there are economy news that the market is expecting. That's why the professional are a little bit careful. In fact, today, all right, if you are day trading on today, Wednesday, all right, be very, very defensive. What I meant by that is that if you want to trade, I may have only one trade open and keep my eyes on it. If I don't like it, I'll come out as soon as possible, okay? 16th of March, we have some major economy news I want to show you. So this website here, www.forexfactory.com, will show the economy news. Especially on Wednesday, we have a major economy news that we call crude oil inventory. This economy news is so important for day traders and swing traders to know when this is due. Very often it's due on Wednesday, but sometimes they can change the day. So, but it's due today at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You see, the envelope is right here, which means it's a high-impact economy news. What a professional do usually on Wednesday, if this economy news is due today, they wait until the economy news is released before they come into the market. It can be a bit messy. Or, if they are trading, as I said to you, they will be very, very defensive. And sometimes it may work in your favor. Sometimes it may work against you. So that's why it's so important to control the risk, okay, when we have a high impact economy news like this. Well, what makes today a bit different again, we have other economy news, which I say to you, what I will say to you now, why the professional are a little bit careful here, and the price couldn't hit the target at 2048 since Monday, all right? Why? Okay, so there are economy news that are playing on the mind of traders. In this one here, the FOMC statement. This is a daddy, all right? That's the way I like to call it. Daddy economy news, FOMC statement. All right, here it is at 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's 7 p.m. London time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. That economy news. That economy news, I can tell you, it wiped out many traders' trading accounts, because traders are not aware of it, and it comes in the evening. So people are trading, they don't know what's coming up, and then boom, all right? Myself, in one go, I remember one time I lost 700 pounds in one go when I started trading first as a new trader because of this economy news. And I never forget that, okay? So here it is. So today, this is it, FOMC economy projection, FOMC statement, Federal Reserve fund rates, FOMC press conference. So all this is going on from 2 p.m. up to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's 7:30 p.m. London time. So for today, some traders may decide to stay out, which when New York is open, they may stay out. I don't blame them for it. It's a smart decision. But if you want to stay in the market today, all right, at least, all right, wait until, okay, the crude oil inventory is released at 10:30 a.m. If you come into the market, maybe 1 hour, because professionals are waiting for another economy news, what is due at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I don't want the video to be too long. Let's move on, okay? I'm talking to you 8 minutes, okay? I want to wrap it up very fast, okay? So those are the economy news that can change the dynamics of the market. So now, okay, we are paying attention to the price action, number one indicator, all right? We want to be aware of the economy news that can mess up our trade or that can change the dynamics of the market, okay? So now let's move on, okay? All right. I'm going back to the chart now. So that's why the price finding a bit difficult here. But as you said, the market pattern on the daily chart is bullish. I'm going to drop it down from the daily chart. Okay, I'm going to go to the hourly chart. I have taken note of everything that you have said. Sometimes traders may say, Joe, you didn't say everything, but I'm aware of it. What trader says something, I'm aware of it, and I may record another video, and I will talk about that in another video, okay? That's what I'll do sometime, okay? But let's go to the point. So on the hourly chart again, the market pattern is bullish. We have again the same channel in place, which is good. But If you look on the daily, on the hourly chart, now we want to see what's likely to take place. The price is above the level of 2014. Okay, all right. And the stochastic, you can see display a pattern here, a low and a lower low. But what I don't like about this is that you see where the stochastic was oversold, all right? It's oversold here, okay, which is not bad place because it's a support zone near the level of 2014. I would prefer the price, okay, to come to the edge of the channel, but it did not. It did not, all right? So if I want to buy it now, as it is now, I'll buy and place my stop loss below this low here, which will be like a 10 pip, 12 pip. That's what I'll do because I don't like the way they didn't bring it to the edge of the channel here. So it's a bit tricky here. So I will just place my stop loss below this low on the hourly chart here and see what they will do. If they take me out, I won't cry about it because normally this setup is a stochastic pattern, but we will prefer it to be somewhere here, but it's not here, which is a bit, okay, not nice, okay? All right, so but here, if one wants to buy, because we are in a rising channel, if I buy, I will use a tiny stop loss on the hourly chart. I'll place my stop loss below this low. Let me code that to you, which is not exactly the value that you have on the hourly chart. You have similar chart pattern, 2005, okay, below 2005 for the S&P 500. So that's what I will do here, okay, and just see what they will do, okay. But there is something else that is, so the price in the rising channel, so we will say priority to bullish signal. But the price, as the price in the rising channel, we want to know where are the resistance level because it's the price trying to go up, it's looking for a better resistance level. And there is one resistance that we are approaching that is a little bit hidden. It's a trend line. I want you never to forget that. You see this trend line here? I'm on the daily chart now. You see here? There's this high, and this high, and this high. Draw it on your daily chart, okay? The chart that you are using for trading, draw it, okay? And be aware of it, okay? This one, this one on the daily chart, okay? You have to notice that if you look carefully, I'm going to color it now. I'm running out of ocean. I'll color it for now in orange, okay? The trend line in orange there. You see, it's coming, we have intersection between that trend line and the level of 2048, which is the target that the professionals are chasing. It's also near the median line of our blue channel, all right? So in fact, for the S&P 500 to become truly bullish this year, it must go above this trend line on the daily chart. So run away from it, pull back to retest it, and then start going up. That will be, okay, the freedom for the S&P 500 to continue the bullish progression. As long as it stays below this orange trend line, the bear will be salivating. They will be so happy because they will be willing to sell it here. In fact, if the price rises to this level 2048, it will be a convergence signal for bearish traders that will be looking to sell the S&P 500 near the level of 2048. But remember this trend line here, okay, the orange trend line, you see this high, this high, this high. The bullish momentum will become very strong. If you find a support, run away, find a support. But what will happen very often, if it goes above the orange line, it start going up. We need to remember those key level here, 2114. 2114 is the ultimate high here, 2114. One should not forget that level. In fact, it's 2114 and also 2134. All right, you remember 2134 is the high of 2015. So this is what's going on here. This trend line here is very important to remember that. So as one is buying today, if you buy today, be careful as I show you because of the economy news. But the target the professional are looking for is 2048. The opposite can also be true because we are seeing priority to bullish signal above, okay, the level of 2014, which is the green line on the chart here. If we D below the 2014, retest it a further resistance. Well, okay, price going in a declining channel. Okay, we take it down back to the level of 1996. Okay, you remember that on Friday, the price was consolidating around 1995. Okay, so we don't want to forget that consolidation that was taking place between, okay, all right, the level of 2014 and the 1980, all right, and the center line was a 1996. Okay, here it is, all right. So that's all I want to say. So priority to bullish signal, the price in the rising channel on the daily chart, on the hourly chart, okay? There is a support at 2014. If you want to buy today, we need to be very, very careful and use a tiny stop loss. There are major economy news that can change the dynamics of the market. We will prefer the price to pull back to the edge of the channel here, all right? So, in fact, some trader will wait until, 2:30 a.m. Eastern time before some of them will come into the market today, okay? All right? If we go, we drop it down to the 10-minute time frame, all right? This is what we see. You see the level, 2014, where we are. So, if I want to chase them, as it is now, tiny stop loss, okay, below this low here, which I showed you on the hourly chart before, and that's it. Or some conservative traders will even put it just below this low here on the 10-minute time frame. You see here, this low here. So very conservative trader will use maybe 7 pips, whatever, and they put it here and see what will happen. All right, it's in a bullish zone. All right, but there is a resistance here. Okay, another thing I need to mention before I close this video, because you are trading this S&P 500. The S&P 500 in the mind of professional trader is now bearish. Why? Because, all right, we are below the high of last year. The high of last year, 2015, was at 2134. We are below that low, that high. So this year, we didn't display a new high. You remember? Price action. We didn't go above the high of last year, okay? Not only that, we are also below the opening price of this year. All right? So a lot of professionals are selling. That's why one of these is another reason why the price is struggling, okay, to go to the level of 2048. All right? All right? So long-term speaking, all right, is looking very bearish for the S&P 500, but the trailer that I draw to you for you on the, all right, on the daily chart, we need to be aware of it. But what I don't want trader to do is to assume that it will definitely go down, but we want to go one step at a time. The market pattern now is rising. There's a challenge near the orange line. Draw it on your chart. And we know our key level. Now we are at the support level. Take it to the next step level. We go below the 2014, okay, because you see there's a support here. That's how we want to do it. Anytime you change your time frame, draw your channel. When you're about to enter the trade, like I show you now on a 10-minute time frame, we are still in a rising channel. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is the prior high. We are still below it, so it must break above the prior high here on my 10-minute time frame. Okay, 2045. Okay, so if we buy like this and it goes above it, we know that okay, the bullish momentum is becoming very strong. Okay, one step at a time. I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, Trader P. I'm sorry to call you Trader P today. All right, because I don't want to reveal your name. All right, the indicator will give us the warning. That's why I did not talk about indicators now. What you have said is correct. We want to concentrate on the price and also combine the technical analysis with the fundamental, the market environment, okay, so we can make excellent decision. The market pattern is bullish. You can see here, it pulled back, it breaks above, okay, that level, and now it's here. This support here is very important for us. Now I'm on the 10-minute time frame. The same thing we have seen on the, yes, it's looking bullish, but we must control the risk carefully because I don't like the way it is now, and also the market environment is not very suitable, okay? Any more question? Trader P, all right, sorry to call you Trader P today, all right? In due course, I will record another video, okay, and I will clarify more issues step by step, okay? The price, the market pattern, market environment, okay? The time we are about to enter the trade, okay? Very important, and then we manage the trade, okay? Speak to you soon. Happy trading to you all. Thank you for watching.